What to do after being involved in an accident. Take 3, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Legal View with Farah and Farah. I'm Chuck Farah, and with me today is my partner Eddie Farah. And today we're going to talk about what to do after you've been involved in an auto accident.
Thanks, Chuck. As we all know, being involved in an accident can be a shocking and scary experience. That's why it's important to know what steps to take.
Yeah, the first thing you should do is to stop your vehicle as soon and as safely as possible.
Yeah. The next thing you want to do is try to move the vehicle off the roadway. If the car is not operable, turn your hazards on, but be careful. Sometimes turning on the ignition after an accident can deploy the airbags, and that can become very dangerous.
Right, and something that goes hand in hand with that is to turn off your ignition as soon as possible. This will prevent any gas leaks from occurring.
A lot of times people kind of hang around the vehicle after an accident. You always want to make sure you get off the roadway, because we've seen a lot of situations where there are secondary accidents after the initial accident because people are hanging around the road and another collision occurs, and there could be very serious injuries as a result of that.
Right after that, you want to really assess your injuries, if you have any, and injuries to any of your passengers. If they're serious injuries, you should not move unless you're in imminent danger.
And always remember to call the police and 911 or any medical services also.
Next thing you should do is exchange information with the other driver. Get his license number, his driver's license number, his insurance policy number. Take a photograph of the tag on his vehicle, and any other information you can gather from the opposing driver is very important.
And you want to make sure you get the witnesses' names and addresses, people who sort of stuck around after the accident. A lot of times these people get impatient and they leave before the police arrives, and you'll never be able to find them again. So with their names and addresses, you can always contact them later on and get the information you need to support your claim.
If you have time at the scene, you should make a diagram of what happened in the accident, sketching out what lane you were traveling in and what direction, as well as the other vehicle, what lane they were traveling in and what direction they were in at the time of the impact.
And if you have your cell phone with you, you always want to make sure you take as many photos as you can. Photographs really tell the story, and they help refresh your memory maybe later on when people are starting to forget what happened. We've seen a lot of times people will take a photograph of the vehicle there at the scene, but they don't take enough photographs. Take a photograph 3 feet away from the car. Another one may be 5 feet away, and another one may be 10 feet away from the vehicle. Take pictures, photographs underneath the vehicle to show damage underneath the car. You also want to take pictures of the debris in the road. Sometimes a piece of debris in a particular lane will help show how the accident occurred. You also want to take photographs of any injuries, bruises, and so forth that may have occurred as a result of the accident.
And finally, the last thing you should do is speak with the police officer right there at the scene, get the crash report number from him, and then call your insurance company as soon as possible.
Thanks for watching The Legal View. Drive safely.